It is finally retail Mosaic season, and today we are taking a look at 6 of the new 2025 Mosaic football blaster boxes. These are coming in from Target at $35 a piece. Let's see if they are worth it. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Andy with Acme Packs, and I welcome each and every one of you back for a new video. Today we are taking a look at the brand new 2025 Mosaic football blaster boxes. These are coming in from Target at $35 a piece, a little bit less if you guys have the Target Red card that gets you 5% off. Highly recommend that if you don't have that already. But this is the same product every single year with a few added case hits. It's one of the better retail products in my opinion because you have those case hit chases, and then you have autographs and numbered cards to 25 in here or less if you get an auto, and a big case hit parallel chase in the Genesis. So always a fun product every single year, but you can get dusted on it just like every other product, every other retail product. We have 6 of these today, so hopefully that's a nice sample size for you guys to get an idea if you want to purchase some of these yourselves. I'm a little late to the game on these. I know some people are already ripping them, but Target was a little bit late shipping them to my place. So 6 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, 36 total cards. Looking for the Mosaic fluorescent orange. Those are numbered to 25. And then you have the ultra rare inserts with stained glass and micro mosaic are going to be your big ones. Then we'll take a look at the other ones, and then you have autographs with scripts, rookie scripts, and future scripts. And here's the back here. You have the Genesis and the honeycomb are going to be your short prints. And then it looks like you actually have... yeah, you have pink fluorescence in here too. I did not see that before. That's pretty cool. Those are numbered to 10, and then black's numbered to 1. So you have a chance for one of ones in here. Other short prints are going to be kaleidoscopic and visionary coming out of here. So let's take a look at them. Don't want to take too much of your guys' time with the intro. This isn't like a crazy loaded set by any means. It's a fun product. It's one of the first chromium products that comes out. The stained glass and the micro mosaics always seem to do very well compared to other case hits. To be honest, I would rather open this than Prism all day, every day. But if you guys enjoy the football content, the football releases and reviews, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps the channel going. So Lamar on the green there, notoriety of Colston Loveland, and some base cards. Okay, so the greens are your non-numbered regular parallel that you're going to see out of here. You're really hoping for those oranges to 25. The honeycombs or the Genesis if you are getting a parallel. There's Tetero McMillan, Michael Irvin, and some base. This will probably be... I'll get through this as quickly as I can, but it is a little bit longer of a rip. We got something here. What is that? Oh, it's a pink fluorescent to 10. That's a pink fluorescent, I think. Wow. All right, let's see what we got here. Could be a big card. I think these are only on inserts. Dwight Freeney, Mike Gesicki. We're going to have a Kurt Warner there, and I think this is a pink fluorescent here. What is this? Greg Rousseau for the Bills. Never mind. That is not to 10. What is that? Why are the pink fluorescents in here, but they're not numbered? I thought these were to 10. Either way, looks cool. I must have read the back wrong. We'll take a look at the next box when when we see that again. I don't know. That's going to throw me off. Yeah, the pink fluorescents always used to be super low numbered. Got Torrey Horton for the Seahawks, Dylan Gabriel. Those are going to be variations. So if you guys don't know, there's a variation on the back there with the V. Those are for the no helmet variations. Torrey Horton is nice. I don't know. I must be crazy. I definitely saw pink fluorescence on the back. And Cooper Kupp, Dan Fouts, Richard Sherman. The silvers always pop. Out of Mosaic, I'm a big fan of them. Okay, Warren Moon, we got Mike Gesicki, Garrett Wilson, Micah Parsons, and still in a Dallas uniform. Unfortunate. Okay, let's take a look at that again. I am very confused. So... I see Mosaic pink fluorescent. Oh, just on the scripts. Okay, yeah, those are non-numbered, but it looks like they might be shorter print than the other things. No, I'm reading this totally wrong. I apologize, guys. Yeah, pink fluorescents are non-numbered. They just seem to be shorter print than usual, I guess. I don't know, weird. Golds are going to be to 10, black 1 of 1 autos out of here. I was totally wrong. All right, Dalton Schultz, Kamara, Caleb on the Mosaic. So that first box was kind of Mosaic in a nutshell. You could hit big, but for the most part, these are going to be a tougher retail product. Riley Leonard, Tet McMillan. This is nice on the green. Sleeve him up. I don't know. We'll see if we get another one of those pink fluorescents and see how rare they might really be. Cam Scattaboo on the variation. Then Brian Branch. So that is going to be another one of those types of cards that we hit the pink on. So it's different with the green. These cards, same thing with Mosaic every year. These cards always stick together. It's like cheaper chrome. It's very strange. Okay. Yeah, okay. So these pink fluorescents are not that rare. Bo Nix on the pink fluorescent. Interesting. I mean, I like the addition, but these always used to be super short print and coming out of megas. So I'm wondering if megas aren't going to be a thing this year for Mosaic. Okay, Ricky White. We got Marquise Brown. Ashton Genty there on the variation. Okay, Mitchell Evans, notoriety of Travis Hunter, Golden Tate, and Chuba Hubbard. All right, 2 boxes down. Not a whole lot to show for it. Would really love to see a micro or a stained glass today, or at the very least like a Genesis or a Honeycomb. But I do this for the love of the game. I love Mosaic. This is always one of my favorite products. One of my favorite retail products for the case hit chases. Gonna have a Corey Dillon on the green. I've never been too crazy about the green Mosaics, though. I don't know. They just don't really do it for me. I like the silvers a little bit more. Darnell Mooney. There's a Jordan Love straight to the PC. Tyler Shuck and Zach Ertz. Okay, we got Baker. Yeah, they're not rare. Notoriety, pink fluorescent of Tyler Warren. So we're getting like 1 per box of those. 1 per box of these. It's a cool card, though. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Oh, butchered this pack. There we go. Okay, we have another Greg Rousseau. Man, Target has not been nice to me lately. I feel like every retail rip I've had, I've been getting dusted. Jordan Watkins on the Mosaic. Jaden Higgins on the variation there. Sleeve up our rookie. Okay. Security tag in every box, too. Okay. Gonna have Travion Henderson. That's probably one of our better parallels today. And that's going to do it for that box. Okay. So, box number 4 now. We're about halfway done with the rip. Mosaic is a little bit shorter of a rip, just because of how much base you get. But it is nice that you get the amount of parallels that you get, too. Now, let's see something a little bit different. Let's see something a little bit different. Want to see a Genesis, Honeycomb, just, you know, something different. Got Shadur there. Henry, Hester, and Jake Ferguson. Okay, Joey B. Wow, just 2 straight up base packs in a row. Cam Ward, number 1 overall pick on the variation. Another pink fluorescent here. David Martinez. We're going to have, what is that? I can't even read this. Epic Performers. Wow. That doesn't... Oh, it just looks weird because of the white there. Epic Performers of Trey McBride on the pink fluorescent. These look pretty. They look pretty, but now that I know they're not rare, I'm a little bit less psyched about them. Okay, Dawson Knox. Gonna have Maxwell Harrison and a notoriety of Dylan Gabriel. So first rounder for the Bills, third rounder for the Browns. As of right now, he is still a starting quarterback. I do expect Shedeur to get a start at some point this season, though. Jihad Campbell. We got Will Shields. Who do you collect? Kid Reporter. Okay, last pack out of this box. We got Mahomey, Dante Culpepper. Mahomes on the green. Looks like a Christmas tree. And that's going to do it for that box. So, two more boxes. So, my thoughts on this product, you know, it can be tough. It is a fun rip. You can hit big out of it. But for the most part, it is a very fun product, especially for retail. Hobby coming out at about $450. It's dropping a little bit. I might stick with that or tell you guys to stick with that. You're going to get so many more numbered cards out of there. Better chance for a case hit probably out of the blasters, though, on like a amount spent average. We got Cumpfield on the silver, Tyler Warren. So if you're just case hit hunting, I think that the retail route is going to be the better route for you. But if you want, you know, guaranteed autos and numbered cards, go with Hobby for this, for sure. Thought that was Genesis for a second. Abdul Carter and Jonathan Taylor on the green Mosaic. And Abdul Carter is a variation Mosaic. Okay. Marvin Harrison, we got Ashton Genty on the variation. Nice. Shedeur variation as well. Yeah, whatever you guys think about Shedeur, he will probably start an NFL game at some point this season. And he does sell very, very well based off of name value alone. Okay. Got a Devonta Smith there. Larry Fitz. Been seeing Larry in a lot of sets this year, which I like. I like Larry. Gonna have our pink Mosaic here of Dylan Gabriel on the pink. It's strange. We haven't seen like a single Jackson Dart. All right. Last pack out of here. I think we're going to be relying on a little bit of last box magic. Tank Bigsby, Eric Allen, and DJ Moore. Yeah, last box magic. Let's see if we got anything. So this was definitely the Mosaic experience right here. This is what your average rip is going to look like, unless we get like a case hit out of here or something. This is what your average rip is going to look like. So it is more expensive than, say, Don Russ as well. About $10 more per blaster. So this entire rip was about $200-ish. So not cheap by any means. Not cheap. Jalen Royals. Oh, we got a honey. Oh, my God. We got a honeycomb of Cam Ward. No. All right, this is not your average rip anymore. So this is also a weird one. I saw this on Twitter. He does not have a rookie logo on this. He doesn't have a rookie shield. I don't get it. I don't know how they missed that or what's going on. But you know what? We take those. We take those. Cam Ward, #1 overall pick. We haven't seen a whole lot from him yet. Like he's shown flashes, but for the most part, that Titans team is so dysfunctional that that it would be hard for anyone to perform in there. Gonna have a Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Milroe variation. Yeah, so that, I mean, I don't think that would make back the entire rip by any means. Maybe like, off the top of my head, maybe like 80 to $100 around there. Maybe a little bit more because it's closer to release day. We got an epic performers of Brock Bowers and a Caleb Johnson on the notoriety. That just looks like a cool card. Okay, 3 more packs out of here. Let's see if we get lucky with a short print insert or something. Gonna have Aronde Gadsden for the Chargers. He is having a great season. Great rookie season for the tight end. Okay, and Jimmy Horn Jr. Quinshot Judkins there. Hopefully he comes back healthy soon. And last pack of this rip. Looks like we're going to end it with a green. And it's going to be Theo Johnson for the Giants. All right. So, we'll take that rip. We'll take that. So, like I said, Mosaic is expensive. It's $35 a blaster. But you have a good shot at getting a high value case hit with the stained glass, the micro Mosaic, among other things. It is a little bit more fun this year because they added, you know, the pink fluorescence in. I still like those numbered to 10. That's going to confuse me for a while, but they look nice. For the most part, though, this can be a very tough product, especially with this draft class overall. I think we did very, very, very poorly until that last box where we got a little bit of last box magic with the Cam Ward honeycomb there. And once again, I don't know how Panini screwed this up. There's no rookie logo on this. I truly don't know how Panini screwed this one up for the #1 overall pick. But that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.